taking back the crown. I'm all dressed up and naked. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah, the crown. So close I can taste it. I see what's mine and take it. Oh yeah.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Reviewer, here to all my anime and also anime and brony fans alike. This particular news update is basically the reason why, in case you guys haven't heard or have not heard, etc., on what happened and why I didn't review the new episodes. Because, like, you know, what happened to episode 12 and 13? Because I know you're especially hyped for episode 13. Well, in case you heard or have not heard or lived under a rock, the Canadian, now this is for the Canadian episodes only. America is still giving the episodes, but there's going to be a news related thing, speaking of which, for a season hiatus coming up. But first I'm going to do this, and this is specifically for the Canadian folks who basically have been catching up to the 2 episode premieres of the Canadian TV channel Treehouse with their airings. And the reason for this news is because the episodes have come to a sudden stop, and here's a reason for this. Confirmed, and I'll read the article. You can check out the article down below. It's from Equestria Daily, and also this is the reason why, of course, that I haven't reviewed it. And I do apologize if I'm late for this, but I was celebrating an awesome early birthday weekend. Well, my birthday's really tomorrow, but I'm going to be working tomorrow on the late shift tomorrow, so I will not be able to basically do anything. So that's why I did mostly stuff today. Well, somewhat today. I didn't really do much, but on the weekend, especially Memorial weekend, you know, I was out doing stuff with my wife, family, etc. So speaking of which, there is going to be a birthday update, which is going to be coming up next. So now when it comes to that, though, so when it comes to the birthday update, that's going to be next. But for now, I'm going to be reading the article about what happened to the early episode releases of MLP. Confirmed, Treehouse re-airing MLP season 7 starting this weekend. So it says, some interesting news coming out of Zap to It, which, by the way, they're mostly the best when it comes to acquisition of the news. And our sources through George Q. Gregg, once again, it looks like the schedule for Treehouse has changed once again. Where this weekend we were expecting 2 new episodes, we are getting the first 2 episodes of the season once again. That's right, the first 2 episodes of the season, while next weekend appears to be episodes 3 and 4. Unless, again, that could change, but I highly doubt it. This is probably what they're going to do, and especially what explains for the next piece of news I'm going to talk about after that. The trio schedule itself isn't updated. Well, actually, it kind of was. From what happened is that, well, it basically is updated. That right here down below, that yes, it is. It says the Bro Network has checked the TV guide and looks like the rumor is true. So yeah, that was real. And when I went to go to the streams, they really didn't air episodes 12 on Saturday morning. They only aired up to episode 1. So yeah, the rumors were absolutely true. The trio schedule itself hasn't, well, that's already been updated, so yeah, so never mind, don't really need to read that. So there you go, that's basically the news right there, that the Canadian early episodes are coming to a stop. Fuck. And because of this, well, before, when I first read this news, I was extremely salty to no end. Because, oh, man, like, when I read this news, man, especially because, like, I mean, I'm used to this shit when it comes to Richiro Oda from One Piece, but when it comes to this, and I was expecting it happening sooner enough, oh.
You shitting me?
Jesus, it's blue balls, and I hate fucking blue balls. I really, really do. So they blue balled me thinking we are getting... Now, if they would have ended right after Perfect Pair, then that would have been fine. I would have been saying, like, fuck it, hey, you know what, 13 episodes is good enough. Hey, we could take a little break. And plus, especially for me, because obviously that is less stuff for me to review. Because here's the thing, sometimes it's been troubling a bit me too, because I already have a lot of shows to review, etc., especially wasting time. Plus, this Saturday, I actually do have to go to work, so that kind of saves me a bit of time right there as well. So, you know, there is that. That's just the way it goes. So, right now, I do apologize on why this is late news, but that's the reason why I haven't really done a review for the episodes, because there is none, because we basically have to wait, and this is also coming from another source on why this is the case. But that again, Canada could change things once they after re-air from where we last left off, which was not asking for trouble. So here we go. Here's the next piece of news right here, and there we go. Bam, loaded. So this is the second piece of news. Discovery Family confirms mid-season finale. And this is where that actually connects together on why Canada actually did this. Not surprising considering the Equestria Girl specials and their air dates, but in a pursuit from Discovery Family for June, they have called the upcoming episode Not Asking for Trouble their mid-season finale, which I kind of find very bizarre that this would be the mid-season finale. I would expect it maybe after the Discord episode, or hell, again, even Perfect Pair. I would not mind it. But no, instead, we are going to be getting an actual, this is the reason why this is actually happening. So regardless of what, we are getting closer to a hiatus. Rather being American, rather being Canada, it doesn't really matter. Unless, since Canada is airing 2 episodes every weekend, maybe Canada will come back with the newer episodes right afterwards, probably. Yeah, it's a possibility that it will probably come back afterwards when it comes to basically the rest of the episode season 7, and then that's it. It's gonna be like, fuck it, the rest of season 7 will probably air maybe sometime in July in Canada. It's a possibility, because by then I'm pretty sure all the episodes have been thought out, all of them are already checked, they're all ready to go, they're all drawn, they've already been finalized, and they're ready to go to air on TV. So maybe that's the case too, because most of it does take place in Canada, because most of the time half of them are, oh sorry, that's my Discord, the Canadian, you know, actors. Not everyone, but most of them pretty much are. So that's the reason why we are basically, maybe that's the reason, maybe that's a possibility too, that maybe, just maybe, we could possibly go to maybe back from a hiatus earlier than expected from America to Canada first. It's a big possibility, but I can actually see that happening. If that is the case, I hope that is the case regardless. Because if they do it again, where it's like, oh, now we're just going to re-air season 7 again, maybe that's the reason why they're doing this. And I wouldn't be surprised if Canada, I mean, unless they don't, then I'd be surprised. But I wouldn't be surprised if that would be the case after repeating it and then finally going back to episodes 12 and 13 with Canada first. It's a huge possibility. But again, we just have to see what happens. So there you go. So we are heading into another mid-season hiatus. It really does suck. It is unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. But fear not, America, you still have 3 more episodes left. You have episodes 9, 10, and 11 left to air, and then America is officially done for now, and then they're going on their mid-season break. So without further ado, that'll be the mid-season break right there. So again, look out for the links down below, and one more piece of news, and then we're gonna call the video. Excuse me. Oh lord, that was a bad move on my part. Now we have the last piece of news, which is the Equestria Girls specials. Now, we already knew there's going to be 3 specials that are going to be airing. Well, here's the thing. They already aired first in Poland, I believe it was, right? Yeah, it was Poland? Yeah, Poland. They basically aired in Poland first on some Cartoon Network thing. I forget what the hell it is. I forget the channel exactly, but they did air it around that channel. And because of that, we basically have now, but you can find them now online, but they're in Polish. However, you can find it with translated English subtitles. But my recommendation, I would say just wait for the English releases. But if you're curious, you can just go to Equestria Daily. They'll have it up where you can basically just search for the links for the actual subtitled versions. Now remember, they're subbed, not dubbed. I know, right? Subbed, not dubbed. So this is definitely like an anime right here. But it's like, oh, you know, just think of it like an anime. You know, you could just watch it with subtitles. But it's like, no, because if they're giving this already in June, what's the whole point? Plus, I'm used to this in English anyway. I'm more of an English person when it comes to MOP. That's just me. I mean, the Japanese voices are actually pretty damn amazing as well. But I would say when it comes to MOP, I would say this would be more like in English, because again, it'd be really hard. I mean, I understand you have English subtitles, but the voices, I just don't know. Some people are cool with the Polish voices, not everyone are a big fan of them. Like for me, it's like, no. Like when it comes to every other thing watching subbed or dubbed, I would rather go with fucking like Japan or Japanese or German or something shit. Like to me, or Spanish, or even Spanish. I would take Spanish actually, that or Japanese, whatever works with those, and I will watch those with subtitles if you know what I mean. So without further ado, so that's it for that. So let's just dive right into the actual news event here. So they'll also give you the release dates as well. Again, I'll put the link down below. We finally have some news on the Equestria Girl specials. While we have been following the releases of the specials over in Poland, we have heard nothing about airings on the SKYPE family until now. In a press release from the channel, they announced the specials will start airing on June 21st. June 24th, sorry, not 21st. June 24th, which is the first special, the second special being July 1st, and the last one, July 8th, airing in the time slot for ponies at 11:30 each day. So I guess we now know when our mini hiatus is this summer, or actually why it is this summer. So this explains why the summer hiatus, but then that again, we don't really know for sure exactly when everything is going to be back on track. Again, we just don't know. But anyways, so check for the synopsis. Okay, now I never really went over the synopsis for these, so I might as well just go on ahead. So here we go. We have premiering June 24th, Dance Magic. Now, I remember Dance Magic being an actual song in the Equestria Girls OST, but the thing is we didn't get that because I guess for time constraints they couldn't really do it. I mean, they could just put it as an actual short and we were going to call it a day, but no, Sally, we just had to put in the OST. But for now, we are surprisingly going to be getting this as an actual OVA special, excuse me. So this is the first. Now, this is basically what the synopsis is. When the Camp Everfree fundraising deadline looming, the Equestria Girls realize they need a plan to raise more money and are ready to try new things. Rarity finds out a music video competition with a huge cash prize, and she's eager to convince her friends at Candlelight High to enter the contest. However, the girls soon learn that the students have rival Crystal Prep. Oh, really? So they're going with Crystal Prep again? I don't know if this is actually going to be taking place during, like, before friendship games. That's just my thing, but I doubt it, though. I think they're just, like, rivals, but they kind of worked it out. So I think they're pretty okay for now. They may be rivals, but I don't think they're, like, total douchebags like they were back in friendship games. At least that's the one thing. Crystal Prep Academy are also entered the contest. The girls learn that sometimes coming together instead of competing is the best plan of all. So that's basically what we have going on right here. So this is basically like a music video competition thing. It looks pretty interesting, I'm not going to lie. It might be good, but again, we just have to see. So there we go. That's the first synopsis of the first OVA special. Second, Movie Magic, premiere Saturday, July 1st. The enjoyed Equestria Girls have been specially invited by AK Yearling. Now this one I would say is the most interesting one, I would say. That and the third one being pretty damn hype. Yearling to visit the set of the upcoming Daring Do movie. For superfan Rainbow Dash watching behind the scenes as her favorite heroine comes to life and a dream come true. However, when a rare prop from the set goes missing and puts the entire movie on hold, Rainbow Dash's dream becomes a nightmare. Ooh. The Equestria Girls take it upon themselves to track down the missing prop and end up trotting into a real-life Daring Do adventure. Oh shit, okay, so this is definitely going to be a Daring Do, sort of like a real-life Daring Do adventure. So, does this mean that Daring Do from the Pony universe is going to connect somehow with the human universe? I guess it's somewhat interesting, but I just don't know how the hell this is going to work. But it's very interesting, don't get me wrong. And I think I might like this one better than the first one, but I'll still see the first one regardless. But it's like, I really don't know how this is going to play out. But it actually does look pretty interesting. And then finally, Mirror Magic. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Mirror Magic premieres Saturday, July 8th. When Sunset Shimmer returns to Equestria as a pony, she meets new pony Starlight. Yo! Okay, this is massive hype because everyone should already know that we've been waiting for years when Sunset Shimmer was going to return to Equestria one of these days. We just didn't know when it was going to happen. But now here it is with the premiere of Mirror Magic, and I'm like, holy shit. Holy Jesus. I am really excited for this special. This special does actually look really interesting because we're going to be seeing finally Pony Sunset, because it's been a long time, meaning against excuse me, well, pretty much their Sunset Shimmer, pretty much, except a lot of people like Sunset Shimmer a lot better in comparison compared to Starlight. But to be honest though, I think they're the same kind of, they're pretty much two sides of the same coin, at least in my opinion they are. They're pretty much the two sides of the same coin. But let's just, continue along before we get sidetracked. Agrees to bring her back through the mirror portal to experience life. What? Starlight what? Through the mirror. Wait. New pony Starlight Glimmer. It agrees to bring her back through the mirror portal to experience life as a human girl. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, okay, I think this one might be like my favorite one, because what if she goes there, right? Oh my god! Okay, this one I'm actually really excited for, because I wonder if this is going to be a thing where it's basically going to be like, okay, like she's trying to be like just like another Twilight, how she's trying to like fucking use her hands and like hooves. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. If Sunset doesn't get fucking Flash Century, I wonder. Oh no. Oh.
No. No.
No. Definitely no. I really do not want some kind of weird relationship when we have like Starlight and fucking Sunset fighting for Flash. Now, that's something right there. So anyways, with Sunset Shimmer, okay. However, while Sunset Shimmer is away, a revenge-seeking Juniper so we're gonna have this character deadass. I have a feeling, please do not make it like it's only gonna be half focused on that, and then basically it's gonna be like, okay, well then it's gonna be focused more on her or something like that. Seeking Juniper Montage finds a beautiful hand mirror enchanted with equestrian magic, and it's powerful enough to make things disappear into limbo, trapping them between two realms. Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer return to find the main six missing. Oh, okay. I see where they're gonna go with this. So in other words, it's up to Starlight and Sunset this time. We probably said things right. The main six missing and Juniper Montage? We're gonna do a montage. I swear to God, it sounds like it's montage. Montage acting extremely suspicious. Will Sunset Shimmer and Starlight Glimmer save the girls, or are the main six lost in limbo for good? No! Okay. I'm looking forward to this one a lot. This one might be my favorite one. I hope. I hope they deliver on this. It better be hype as fuck, because this one I am hyped for, because they could do so much more with that. So let's just, go back to that. Okay, so that is it for that. Alright, so that's it. I'm done for real. So that's all the news I really got here when it comes to the updates on why I haven't reviewed, and we're going to go to a mid-season hiatus. And because of that, along the way, I will do my Season 7 Part 1 overview of Part 1 of Season 7. So that's officially going to become a thing now. I'm going to be working on that as well. So we have that coming up. And then, after that, yeah, that's really it until I basically make the new episodes. And then, of course, I'm going to review the Equestria Girl specials, of course, which are coming out. So, we have that going on. So, yeah. So, overall, then, that's pretty much it. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of all these awesome news that we got. Well, okay, that's the only awesome news kind of that should be, awesome about the 3 specials. But other than that, though, the other news is kind of a bummer, meaning this means we will be stuck once again in that mid-season hiatus blues for the 3rd freaking time, which means now this means we're just gonna have to basically look at different fan creations, etc. for now. But for America, it's not too late. If you've been waiting for the American versions, just good for you guys. At least you're still enjoying it while it lasts. There's only going to be 3 more Saturdays left when it comes to ponies. So just enjoy your last 3 Saturdays for ponies for the meantime for America. Well, I'm in America too, but you know, I'm just saying, just I don't regret going for the Canadian ones because of one awesome episode, but it's just like, oh man, it just sucks, man. It really does. But oh well, I guess it's the way the cookie crumbles. And besides, it does save me a bit on reviews anyway for now, because I still got other shit to review regardless. So that's it. I am done. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Follow my online plugins and my gaming plugins as well. Also, since I just recently got Overwatch for an early birthday gift, I will probably also tag my Overwatch tag as well for any of you who play Overwatch. On PC though. I don't have PS4, I don't have Xbox One. So yeah, so you're just gonna have to find me on PC because I have the PC version. So until then, that's it. So peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky haha is the limit. Anime manga fans, keep supporting what you read and what you watch. And bronies, brohood, brony on. I'll see you guys once again for, well, not episodes for now, but I'll see you guys, I guess, in the specials. So yeah, until then.